It's me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and I. Yeah, yeah.
Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Interviews with Alternative Indian, and today we have Vinyl Theater.
Hey, how's it going?
You guys introduce yourselves?
I'm Chris. I play keyboards.
I'm Keegan. I play guitar and sing.
Over here, I'm Nick. I play the drums.
Yep.
So, it's a little bit overdue, but congratulations on your new album, Origami.
Thank you.
It's amazing. We've been listening to it a lot, and a lot of positive feedback from a lot of fans and people I've been hearing from. So, are you guys excited for tonight's show?
Oh yeah, definitely. There's quite a few bands we played with before on the bill, so we're excited to play and then pretty much watch everybody. So it'll be awesome.
Right, so you guys did actually tour Origami with Mr. Wives and Small Pools, was it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
6-week run we just finished up on.
So how was that tour? Could you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, that tour was such an amazing tour. Mr. Wives, they're just so nice, and Small Pools is really cool too. Probably one of my
We
favorites.
shared a
of
bus
all,
with
for
Small
sure.
Pools, which was
nice.
like you're right on top of each other, so you better be friends. You know?
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, we've toured with them before, and then we got to be on the bus with them, and that was really nice, and
Oh, that's sick.
kind of helped to get closer with both bands. So
Oh yeah, it's also a lot better than the van.
yeah,
Yeah.
sleeping is key for
Oh, absolutely. Man.
saving your voice.
So speaking of the new album, you guys actually had a T-shirt design contest. How did you guys decide to create that? What sparked the idea for that, and how did you choose the winner?
I'll take it.
Well, over the years, we've had a lot of fans that just create all kinds of cool different art. Just whether it be the logo, whether it be something like this. This is really cool. So we worked with a group called Creative Allies.
Right.
And they kind of handle all the logistics of doing something like that. So we just kind of set it up through them, and they run the contest and people submit the art, and we thought it'd be a cool way to get the fans involved in the creative side of what we do.
Absolutely. That's awesome. And did you guys have any favorite designs, or was it difficult to choose the final design?
Oh, it was impossible.
Yeah, there were probably 10 that we were like.
Yeah.
I wanted a different one than but one.
Yeah.
And then we all voted on it and
Yeah, it was really tough.
Yeah,
It was
I
so
can imagine.
tough. So
It's
pretty much all three of us could have gone either way for the top 3 or 4. So.
Yeah, I actually looked through them when I saw them, and I actually did submit one of them myself, which was
nice.
a lot of fun to do. But I was pretty happy with the outcomes and the results of what you guys did. And what was the final design you guys chose? It was
It was one with the VT and some origami birds. It looked
Right.
It was pretty cool.
it went well with the album.
Yeah, we went on something that was, kind of representative of the album, but not too close to the cover itself. So there were a lot of great submissions.
So going along with that, with releasing Origami, how did you guys go about to choose the cover and the album art with that?
We actually worked closely with an artist. She had listened to all the songs and then made the art off of listening to the songs. So that was like a 3-month process. And then after that, we got a rough draft from her first, and we're like, "That's it, keep going."
Yeah.
And then she made up a final draft, and it was great. It's using watercolor, so it's really cool.
That's really cool. So speaking of that too, you guys released your first vinyl. Is this your first vinyl?
Yeah, this is our first vinyl. Everybody's been giving us flack for 3
Yeah.
3.5 years. But yeah, finally, this is our first vinyl, and we're really proud of it. It looks gorgeous. The vinyl itself is a light blue, which we didn't know how it was going to turn out, but when you see it in person, it's amazing. It just looks really good. It's cohesive. I think it's a great step in the right direction, too, for the band in general.
Yeah, absolutely. So you two met in track, right? So were you guys in high school or in college?
We were in high school.
Wow.
I've been doing music with Chris for 12, 13 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
12
amazing.
years.
Yeah.
12 years. So yeah, we've been writing together. This guy, he was just talking trash to me, and then turns out
Right.
we hung out one time and wrote a full song in one day, and we're just like, okay, well this is gonna work out. So
That's awesome. So did you guys end up releasing that song?
no, we were just I literally would start a loop station.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd start a loop, and we just put a drum track on, a drum loop from a Casio keyboard.
Wow.
And like Chris would just he'd be like, oh, here it comes, and he'd hit the fill button, and then it'd be like, so the fill would come in. So while he was doing that, I'd be just like kind of singing through the structure,
Right.
and then I'd stop it perfectly at the end and say, all right, and then it would loop. So then and then after that, you have to track immediately after the guitar,
Right.
and then immediately after the bass, and all this stuff.
Oh, man.
So we're like layering the song, but it was yeah, it's level 1, but you gotta start somewhere. So
That's awesome. So, and you guys also, you reached out to Nick for your demo, and you guys emailed him. I saw in a previous interview. How did you guys find out about Nick?
he had music theory with him,
Yeah.
and they would jam.
So was that in high school, or?
Yep.
Yeah,
They went to high school
Wow.
together. I didn't go to high school with either of them.
So you guys were opposing high schools, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we didn't really
Not
weren't
like
competitive
rivals.
with them or anything
Yeah.
like that because of different conferences. But
Mhm.
Our school was a lot better, but we weren't.
yeah, how much did you lose by in that race?
So speaking about track, do you guys still find time to run?
I find time to run for sure. It's just a passion of mine. Like, it clears my head, and sometimes I'll think of good songs. I'll listen to a band I like, and
Nice.
I'll think of some. But what sucks is I'll think of something I really like, but I don't have anything to record on. So I'll be like, all right, turn around, start running home,
Yeah.
and I turn off the iPod. I'm just like, all right, just keep singing that same melody and try to get home to record
Hey, you
it.
know, one of the best ways to do that is by just your voice memos. You know. Just
Yeah, I try not
sing
to
it
run
to
with
your
the phone because it's so like it's annoying to me.
Oh yeah.
But because I just spent so many years in college running just
Mhm.
with nothing. So
Nice. And do you and you used to skateboard as well? Do you still find
Yeah.
time to skate?
No.
No.
no, one time on tour he was
No,
skateboarding.
Basically fractured or cracked some rib,
Yeah,
and I couldn't breathe. Started a small pools tour.
we went.
No
to,
way.
Yeah, we went to this park and I had already been there on like a morning run and I was like, hey, this bridge is really messed up. Be careful going over it with your skateboard.
Which I got it.
And he goes, Psh, I got it. Falls,
No,
smack.
I made it through the entire bridge, but the end of it, just there was like this big crack.
Right.
And where the
a
concrete
gap in the
started,
bridge because it was all like
It was all wooden plank. The planks were all like coming
Yeah.
up. It was all
Yeah.
janky.
Wow.
it was hilarious. I mean, it was terrifying, but I was laughing.
No.
Well, I'm sorry about that, but you know,
So then
hopefully in the future.
I'll pick one up. You know, I'll skate like here and there, but it's like I ain't doing anything
Yeah.
else.
Hey man, you can
Not
always
anymore.
cruise. You know.
Yeah.
Rip
Yeah.
out the longboard and just go
Yeah.
for a ride. You know.
Mhm.
Speaking about influence in bands you're listening to, before in the past you talked about the Killers and the Shins. Who are you guys influenced by now that's been releasing music lately?
Big one is AWOL Nation. I think that's one we really like kind of look up to, like what they're doing. Just like I think in general as people too, they seem like an awesome band. Other bands we've toured with, like Iron Tom is one. Like musically, we want to kind of bring back musicianship a little bit more in our music and do a little bit more instrumentation wise. Who else is out there that we're really digging? There's a couple. Foster the People.
Foster the
Nice.
People,
Incredible.
for sure.
That new record, like the first few tracks are just
Oh, yeah.
mind blowing. I love it.
What's your favorite track off the album?
I like the one that's on radio right now.
Sit next to me, right?
Sit Next to Me. I love My Friends, which is a great song. Pay the Man is incredible.
Yeah.
That's one where if I ever go
That's
for a
my
run, I'm
favorite.
like, Pay the Man. I gotta
Oh, dude.
start the run off with da 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 da. Yeah, exactly. It's just pump up music.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the messages are great, so very
Yeah,
inspiring
man.
band.
I agree. I actually saw them at the Hard Rock in Orlando not too long ago.
Oh, nice.
And they were just amazing live. Really, it made me feel really nostalgic because when I was younger, in like high school, and I'd be biking around my town listening to Foster People, and
Yeah.
it was really
Pumped
cool.
up kicks that first.
Yeah, man,
Helena
pumped up
Beat.
kicks and Hell in a Beat and
Yeah.
Don't Stop, all that stuff.
Such a
And
Incredible.
I've actually been listening to you guys too since you guys toured with 21 Pilots.
Oh wow, a few years
Yeah.
ago.
So that was a while back, and I remember listening to Breaking Up My Bones and Gold, and all my favorite songs. And I've been listening to the new album a lot too. So
Awesome.
congratulations on your new music, and congrats on keeping it up.
Yeah,
honestly.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But yeah, and then for our last question, we should know, what do you guys got planned next?
Spring, right?
We're actually working on new music, which
Oh,
is
yeah?
great. Well, not really working. We're like pretty much done with something new.
Really?
But we don't know about a release date or anything like that. But Origami was a step in the right direction. I feel like it was a step, but like this, for some reason, we just feel like it's a leap. So
Yeah.
I'm really excited. We've taken a lot of weird influences. Like I've taken a lot of Bruno Mars influences
Wow,
on a couple
nice.
songs. Everything's different. Like Nick is really he's doing a lot of the production on it, and he's just a complete whiz when it comes to that kind of stuff and new synths and newer plugins and stuff that are coming out. So yeah, so that's one thing that's coming up for us. It's definitely new music, and we're planning a tour for spring for sure. So we're going to be out in spring doing some kind of headline.
Awesome. All right, well, we look forward to it, and thanks for being on the show.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching Alternative Ending. We'll see you next time.
Peace out.
Oh, yeah.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed this interview, you can go ahead and click the subscribe button in the top left corner, and you can check out our other interviews on the right in the other boxes. You can also find us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.